What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to Successfully Single TV. I am Rain, your Successfully Single coach. What's up, posse? I coach my posse, my people pleasers, my codependent people, my givers, my big-hearted lovies. That's who I am a coach for. Everyone on their successfully single journey who's just got a lot of love to give, okay? Because I am you. I am you. And one thing that we focus on around here is setting boundaries and using our voice. But a whole lot of other things we focused on is understanding our past, being accountable in our present, and intentional in our future, which is successfully single. And it's a journey towards self-mastery. So it's always something to work on, right? In so many different areas of our lives. But being that this video was brought to you by The Switch Up, Why We Fall for Who He Pretends to Be and How to Stop, which is available at successfullysingle.online. Being that this video was brought to you by The Switch Up, we're going to get into some more relationship relationship talk. It's all self-talk. It's all about relationships with God, with ourselves, with our family, with our friends, romantic relationships. It's all about how to do relationships, right? I just want to say to my posse, if you don't know, some people harp over this. I don't know what stage or what age you are in your life. Some people believe in this, some people don't. Listen, you do not have to subscribe to what people tell you is a rite of passage or is supposed to happen, or trust that you know yourself or that you're learning yourself. Just trust yourself. So you don't have to have a whole phase. I just wanted to come and tell you that you don't have to have a whole phase. You don't. It's not something that you have to do because society said so. You know yourself. You know what you want to do and what you don't want to do. It's no guarantee that it's going to give you that thing that you're searching for, that thing that you need, or that thing that you believe you see in other people that you're like, oh, maybe because of this they got that, or it's the resilience or the nonchalantness, the savagery, them being easily unbothered or not caring. Like, a lot of times we see what people want us to see. A lot of times those people do care. They're not as savage as they make it seem. And promiscuity can be a result of trauma. And so for some people, it is just that. It is a whole phase. They just out there doing their thing. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, if that's what you do, that's what you do. Be safe. Be smart. But I'm just saying, if you don't want to do that, that's not the path you're on. That's not something you discover. That's something you feel obligated to do. That's something someone told you should do. You don't have to listen to that. If you may be confused or seeking what's right, or seeking help or something right now in life, and you're looking to the people who seem to have it together, let me first tell you they don't. They don't. And let me also tell you that you are exactly where you're supposed to be in life right now. Feel free to take your time and give yourself grace and really, really find out what you want for yourself in your life. If that's something you choose to do, it is. If it's not, it's not, okay? Another thing you don't have to abide by. You don't have to date multiple people at once. You don't have to date one person at a time. You get to choose. You actually get to choose. And for the posse, if you are capable of dating and getting to know more than one person at a time, this has nothing to do with sex, nothing to do with sleeping with anybody. If you are capable of getting to know more than one person at a time, it can be beneficial for you if you rush into things really quickly. Because typically, if you're talking to more than one person, more than one person has your attention, you're less likely to put all your eggs in one basket, and be solely emotionally attached to one person. And also, because you have other options, it helps you see red flags better. It might help you with your discernment better, because you have a gauge. You may it may help you navigate through understanding more about what you like. Like, oh, this person is really intellectual. I love that. Oh, that person makes me laugh and I love that. And this person has all of them. You know? Okay, this is, I've discovered that what that's done for me is help me weed through people better, differently, more efficiently, I think. And when I say weed through, I mean not getting to know someone exclusively for a few months or weeks until that ends, and then moving on to the other one person, and then doing that, and and then doing that for 2 months each. 6 months later, I've gotten to know 3 people, and or the representation of those 3 people. And okay, but say I'm having conversations with these 3 guys at once, and I'm taking my time, I can weed them out at the same time. Okay, this one is, we want different things. This one is extremely inconsistent. This one, okay, I'm rocking with this one for right now, But I say if you can. When I say if you can date multiple people, it can be beneficial. I say if you can, because sometimes we can't. Sometimes we may even have multiple people who are trying to get to know us, but there's that one that we're focused on, and that's okay too. Your dating style is something that fits you. So whether that is multiple people, I know everybody's talking about, be like, what's that one, Lori Harvey. If it's multiple people, that's fine if that works for you. If it's one person at a time, that's fine if that works for you. I've heard so many narratives, like telling women why this isn't good and this isn't right and you should do it this way and you should do it. Whatever works for you. Whatever works for you is what you should do. That may be talking to one person at a time. Even with dating multiple people at once, for me, in my experience, there tends to be 1 or 2 who are more consistent. And so then I'm talking to 2 people. It weeds down to me talking to 2 people, which weeds down to me talking to 1 person, which, it's like a filter. I don't know how to put it any other way. But surprisingly, it worked for me. I have always been a woman who exclusively dated. And the reason why is because even when I tried not to exclusively date, there was always one who I was the one, okay? I was hugging on tight to that one. And I've never wanted to play with anyone's feelings, and I don't want to waste anyone's time, and I don't want my time wasted. So it was always the one. And then additionally, for me, being claimed was something really big. And in my previous relationships, in most of them, honestly, it was like a, hey, we go together now. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. Because in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, he don't want nobody else to have me. He want to. We'll pretend like that was the reason. That was the reason they told me we would be together. So yeah, whatever works for you. So, excuse me, that was rude. So if you feel like, you outside this summer and you thotting and bopping and you dropping it like a thotty and you doing all the things and it's your whole phase, I'm not here to judge you. But if you feel like that's not for you and you're just doing it because society says Oh, everybody got to have a whole phase. No, you don't. And if you are out here living your best life, washing your hands and staying clear of monkeypox and COVID, while simultaneously being successfully single and dating multiple men's at one time, honey, do your thing. If you are locked in and dating one man at a time, one woman at a time, whatever you know your partner, then good for you. I'm glad that you know how you prefer to date. And baby, if you are dating yourself and enjoying that, and you are conscious of the reality that you aren't who you want to be yet in a relationship, that you still want to work on you in a relationship, that the person you desire to be with, you're not yet the person he would want to be with. So you dating yourself right now, and you're enjoying that, baby, that's good for you too. I think one of the big things that we do, and I may have said this already in another video, is because we're seeking to do what's right, because we're so tired of the cycles that we keep going through. We're so tired of getting it wrong, that we're seeking what's right. But it's important to know you, so you know who to seek out for advice, for encouragement, for information. Someone who speaks to you and how you do you, how you get down, you know. There are so many different people, different categories of men who do this, men who do that, men who do it's not a word, that, women who do this, women who do this, women who do that. And there are so many people speaking to the different facets of that, and they sometimes don't realize that what they're speaking is true for those people, you know, that, so what another person is saying is not wrong, it's just for other people. I could not listen to all this online and sit back being terrified that my posse might be listening to some of this information. That is not for us. It's not for us. Okay, so however you do what you do, please be confident and trust yourself, because you got this. You know what you want more than you think you do. Okay? So this little talk here was brought to you by the Switch Up, Why We Fall for Who He Pretends to Be and How to Stop. That is available as an ebook at Successfully Single. It's out online. I hope this video was helpful. I hope that it was entertaining at the least, and sparked some curiosity or some question, you know, a little food for thought. And you get to just spend some time with yourself and really think about how you want to do life. Okay, I am Rain of Successfully Single Online. I don't know why I keep clapping my hands. Your Successfully Single coach here from my posse. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video.